Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to uh, host. Just allow me for the share screen. Welcome to District 116 training, Speechcraft and its panel. I welcome you all on behalf of District 116 on this training. I'm Toastmasters Pradeep here, and today start the data. First and foremost, I'll say that you are at home and you will be I'm District Logistic Manager, Pradeep Sadhye, and I welcome you all. Our district mission, we build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. Toastmasters International mission, we empower individuals to become more effective communicators and leaders. And our hashtag of District 116, every member matter. With this, we have the virtual ground rules. Keep your mic off, camera on. I request speaker to refrain from a topic related to sex, religion, and politics. For better experience of this training, suggest all of you to be the Zoom in the speaker's view. As you just heard now, the recording is on. Please let me help me welcome to open this training session. We have our energetic and enthusiastic, a tall personality. District Director 116, Distinguished Toastmaster Ravi Shankarji. Please help me welcome with a thunder of applause.
Thank you, Pradeep.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, everybody.
Your screen is yours, sir.
Thank you, Logistics Manager Pradeep. Good evening, everyone. Okay, my first question goes to all of you. Today's session is going to be a very important, interesting session. And all people attending today, I believe have this thing in mind. It's going to be something important. That's why I'm here at 6:45 in the evening. Write one word. Why you are here for today? I want this answer. Because only this can decide the purpose of this session today. Why are you here today? Whatever comes to your mind, make a meaningful impact and write it from your heart. Go fast, yeah? Okay, to learn and grow, okay. To learn. You can be more specific. Learn what, something more specific. Improve. Improve what? Contribute, that's a good word. Improve. Effective speaking techniques. I was curious, who's that person? Sonakshi, okay. Even I was when I first time. Good. Okay, fair enough. See, we all have so many different, okay, to complete my second part. Okay, that's a fantastic answer. Learn to tailor speech. You know, there's nothing called perfect in whatever we do. Progress only makes things happen. The trends are always about improvising, improving ourselves day by day. Club Pro Director, our Speechcraft Committee Chair, Toastmasters, and everyone. I'm going to make it very light. We are all good in one way or many ways rather than, I can say, we join Toastmasters with sort of certain things what you have written on this. I want to improve this, I want to improve that, I want to do this, I want to do that. At one stage, you feel you want to try something new, or you want to make your personal growth towards DTM, or could be your, you feel that you want to add membership to your club. It could be something like you want to add values to somebody's life, you make a lasting impact on somebody's life, or you want to learn something totally new which you've never heard about. What is it? What is it? Craft? Never heard about speechcraft. We heard about witchcraft. What is speechcraft? It's another type. People get into mind so many things. There's one quote. I'm going to use it because I'm not able to memorize it. There's no such thing as a small act of kindness. Every act creates a ripple with no logical end. This is said by Scott Adams. I actually, this quote, why I took today is, I read this quote maybe when I was a president once. I half understood that time because that was the first time opportunity I received, rather I should say with the help of my friends, to be a part of a speechcraft. My club conducted a speechcraft along with Talking Matters Toastmasters then. It was 16, 17. Shiva Prakash, who left the country, he was the president of Talking Matters. I am the president of Indian Club Toastmasters. These two clubs came together, the club leaders came together, they envisaged a program, what to do. We never had idea what is it all about. But one goal was very perfect. We wanted to support one of our friend, Toastmaster, DTM Surya, to become a DTM. Speechcraft was one of the necessity. And we took it very seriously and we did it in a very important way. All you international school. The experience is in person. Unlike now, what we say, we become a coordinator and other things, which Sharda will be explaining. I'm not sure of many things in that. Okay. The first time when we enter a speechcraft, we talk to somebody, people who are coming as a speechcrafters. Attendees are called speechcrafters. They come and attend. When we finished one session, two session, the amount of feeling I should honestly accept in front of you this, I felt adding a value to somebody's life about what is Toastmasters is something I felt the best in me. We never worked for any credit that time. Purely, only a couple of Toastmasters became members out of 6 or 7 people into our club. There was a joint club. A couple of them became members of Talking Matters. But the impact what it made was an everlasting one. That quote goes with that. And to tell you something more, there are very good Toastmasters in Qatar, very effective leaders, I would say, who does extraordinary job. They all join Toastmasters through Speechcraft. Because that gives an extra mile for them to understand things and come up. And moreover, above that, I would say, I said, nothing is perfect. Progress only makes things perfect. I learned many things through Speechcraft by being part of the Speechcraft. Could be any role, could be a role of a trainer, could be a participant, could be a supportive role player, could be a presiding officer, could be general anything. During Speechcraft, when you teach something what you have learned to others, it adds a big value into our life. Okay, in return, what all you have written, I want to learn, I want to grow, I want to achieve this, I want to finish my DTM. All this happens as a byproduct. It automatically comes back to you in a beautiful way. When I had a chance to do Speechcraft, it was in person. Now it is online experience is very high. The electronic version is quite stronger. When we had earlier, we got traditional Toastmasters program. Now we have Pathways Toastmasters program. The meeting experience remains same. The fun remains same. The energy remains same. The learning, enlightening, everything remains same. And what is the difference? Difference is the new norm. We need to stay with the world. We need to progress with the world. We need to ensure the person, for example, Sharda is teaching me. She ensures that I finish the project because Speechcraft coming and going does not matter. What matters more is speechcrafters participate into it. Just like that, because Speechcrafters have given a speech. Without giving a speech, he or she can never grow in that. Today's special session from our district Speechcraft Committee Chair. Particularly, I've picked Sarada for this job because I've seen her living through that. I've seen her doing that job sincerely coming up for the TTM. She became my TTM much before me. But I saw her doing it sincerely coming up. So I mark people who does what. And she has that skill to do it. Skill when I mean, she has a skill to nurture others in Speechcraft. And that's what we're looking for. Today, what I request from all the attendees here, the word I saw curious, I just loved it. Somebody wrote curious, including me. Train your brain out today before joining the Speechcraft session today. Fresh mind, keep yourself abreast, and pick all the necessary things you want to do. This can take you to any high. Believe me, it need not be Speechcraft. Even outside Speechcraft, which can help us. That is how the magic happens, unfolds in a Speechcraft. Your club growth director has planned this activity beautifully, and it's going to be on recording. I asked him initially how many clubs are attending. I could see only less than 10 clubs names. I hope it improves by then. But anyway, recording is going to go on. And this is only a start. Okay, please bear with me. This is only a start of a first Speechcraft session from the district. Speechcraft is a place a person can grow, a club can benefit, the area can become stronger, a division can become brightened, a district can totally become truly distinguished. Because we bring in fresh minds, fresh ideas, fresh disciplines into the Toastmasters. Thanks to all the role players who are coming today. And to do this conduction of meeting, it's like a tango. You know, you say something like one compliments another. We have a MC who's area 12 director, who also win my heart many times for her sincerity. Whatever she has done in the past and this year, she's been very meticulous. And she's doing MC role. MC role is nothing just like coming, it's more than introduction in person. It's all about conducting a meeting with a credibility. To introduce a person with a credibility. And that person is also a nice person. Why I say today's Speechcraft is Tango is, Area 12 Director has participated in multiple events in membership growth. She has recently opened a club. And she has grown up in adding membership in her own clubs. And she keeps in touch with your trio very strongly for all activities. Who can do a better job for MC role, for Speechcraft rather than Area 12 Director? Please help me welcome your distinguished Toastmaster, Ajaya, for the role. Thank you very much, Ajaya.
Thank you, sir, for that wonderful introduction. And good evening, everyone. To take this meeting forward, Didi has already explained what Speechcraft is, and without further ado, I don't want to talk much. I just want to introduce our fantastic trainer today, distinguished Toastmaster Lakshmi Sarada. She is a business analyst by profession. She is in Toastmasters for last 6 years, and she served as District 116 Division Director last year. She is current Speechcraft Committee Chair, and she is saying that she is a lifetime learner and ready to extend her helping hand to support whoever is needed in whichever possible way she can do it. So this is the introduction given by Lakshmi, DTM Lakshmi. But what I know about this person, a very humble and kind person, always there to support. Whenever I am in need, I just give a call to her and ma'am is there to support. Thank you, Lakshmi ma'am. And to brief about the agenda, today we have a half an hour session in which DTM Lakshmi will explain us what is Speechcraft and what are the benefits of it, how we can benefit, and which are the ways we have to follow so that we will have a successful Speechcraft training and we can add members or add some value to our members' life. So after 30-minute session, there will be 10-minute session for question and answer. So if you have any queries, please write to me in the chat box. I will make note of all the questions. And during that 10 minutes time, we will try to resolve all your queries. And if anything is left out, we are there to support after the meeting also. So with this note, I would like to invite our today's trainer, DTM Lakshmi Sarada. Ma'am, virtual screen is all yours.
Thank you, Master of Ceremonies, Distinguished Toastmaster Ajay, for that warm introduction. Distinguished dignitaries, District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Ravi Shankar, Club Growth Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Alarmil Mangai, Area Directors, Presidents, my dear fellow Toastmasters and guests. Good evening to one and all. Merry Christmas and season's greetings to each one of you. I hope the coming new year will be a joyous and prosperous year to one and all. Now, as our distinguished Toastmaster Ravi Shankar already informed us as to why you all have joined today's Speechcraft. Let me share some insights about this program, how I got involved into this program before starting our session. In my last 6 years of Toastmasters journey, I have been involved and also conducted 4 Speechcraft programs and a few YLP programs as well. And in the year 2021, when the Speechcraft program has got completely digitalized, I was the area director that time, and I had 4 clubs under me. So from each of the club, I picked up one coordinator, and each coordinator had 5 participants or the speech crafters. And this, I did it as my DTM project. As our district director already said, like after completing the project, you will not believe the satisfaction and the experience which I had is very much enriching. And today, I'm here to share my experiences with that Speechcraft with you all. So before going ahead, I want to know how many of you have heard the word Speechcraft program. You can raise your hands. Okay. Okay, good. And our district director already requested each one of you as to why you have joined. So let's move ahead and see how this Speechcraft program is going to benefit all of us. So let me share with you. So today's agenda is going to be like, what is the purpose of this Speechcraft? How the Speechcraft is a package, like as a program as a whole. How do you start your Speechcraft journey? What is the preparation and the promotion and the execution you need to do before conducting this program? And what are its benefits? And where do you find these resources? So I'm going to discuss all these things in today's agenda. Yes, we need to know the purpose of this program. So when you are clear about the purpose or the goal as to why you need to conduct this program, you might be having so many things in your mind as to what is this program about? Who is going to benefit? Where do I need to do this program? When? How long? All these things, right? So if you have these answers for these questions, it's fine. But if you are not able to answer some of the questions, I believe you can get the answers at the end of the session. So let's move ahead. But be clear, the purpose of this program should be very clear in your mind as to why you need to do this program. We all know that this particular tool is also learning about public speaking skills. So as our DD already just informed, you might have heard about witchcraft, but not speechcraft. As the Speechcraft name suggests, it's the art of crafting your speech. That's the name, right? Speechcraft, art of crafting your speech. And this Speechcraft program is just the basics of learning your public speaking skills, communication, leadership skills, etc.
Sorry to interrupt, DTM Lakshmi. The slides are not moving. Can you just put it in the presentation mode? It's not moving, please. Yeah. No. Make it in the presentation mode, but that will be better.
Yeah, it's in the presentation mode only.
Oh, okay.
I think you're sharing the wrong screen, ma'am. You need to share the one of the presentation itself.
Yeah.
The slideshow, I mean, sorry.
One
Just
minute.
Did you try again?
Yeah, here,
Kindly
slideshow.
type F5, madam. F5. F5.
Are you able to see this?
no, you're
You
still
can
sharing
speak
your
up.
PPT, not
Select
the slideshow.
slideshow.
Here, slideshow is here. Yeah.
Yeah, I have selected
Stop.
slideshow only.
No, you have to stop
F5.
sharing
F5.
and share again.
Okay, let me reshare again. Wait. My apologies for that.
No, don't worry. Just keep going. Don't worry.
Press F5, man.
Sharda, you have to close the tab on left side. Go to the top. Go to. Yeah, can you press that once? It's not coming. Good. Okay, your tab is open somewhere. The left side tab. Press F5 and check. Some tab is open for you. We are getting the left side pre-screens, menu screens, and also the multiple slides are coming on left side, and the other screen is also coming.
Mm-hmm.
I sent you a WhatsApp image. You can see.
1 minute. Let me check. Is this okay?
Okay, can you? Okay, if you want to put the file to my WhatsApp, I'll open it for you, or Pradeep or somebody.
Yeah.
Send it to Pradeep or Mangai. She'll do it for you. Okay. Have you sent it?
Yeah, just a minute.
Sharda, is there? No?
Yeah, my phone is hanging now.
Okay. You're in the laptop, no? You can put it on the direct WhatsApp and send it to Mangai or
Somebody has suggested, you can try with F5 also. Later on, it was moving, so we can go ahead with the presentation if it's available.
yeah, okay. She tried F5 already.
Yeah, okay.
So go ahead, Sharda. No problem. You
Yeah,
just go.
please. Let's go ahead with the same slides.
Yeah, I sent it to Pradeep. Can you check Pradeep if you are able to see it?
Okay, I'll just download.
Pradeep is a host or something, co-host?
Yeah, he's
Okay. questions. Pradeep, are you presenting?
Just downloading.
Who is sharing now?
This is
Sharda. Okay.
Sharda's.
Okay, you want to proceed, Sharda?
Yeah, so you
Keep going, yeah.
you want me to proceed or Pradeep is doing or?
Mangai suggested where time is getting lost. You proceed.
Okay. Okay. Sorry for that.
Proceed, Sharda. Proceed. Nice.
So can anyone let me know which slide are you looking into?
Agenda.
Okay. What about this?
We see agenda on the screen. On the left side, there are 2, 3.
You are
tabs.
still seeing agenda on the screen.
Yeah. You can scroll down, go one by one, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah. Speechcraft overview.
Yeah. My apologies for this hiccup. So as I said, the Speechcraft is done for the members who are for adult learners, in the sense like who are 18 years and above. If the participants are younger than 18, then they will be enrolling into youth leadership program. But whereas if you are 18 and above, you can enroll into this Speechcraft program to learn the fundamentals of public speaking and communication skills. Okay, and this session can be conducted either in 4, 6, or 8 sessions, especially for new and non-Toastmasters. I will let you know why I'm stressing about this new and non-Toastmasters, because there are different benefits if you conduct for new Toastmasters and benefits different for non-Toastmasters. And this program can also be used as an educational tool, like for fundraising event you can do, and you can do it as part of your community service program. Okay, and if you have more number of members participating in this program, then you can start a new club. And if you feel the participants are less in number, then you can conduct into the normal club meeting. But if you have more participants, then it is better to have different sessions for these Speechcrafters. Okay, let's move ahead. The next one. Why Speechcraft? Why do we need to conduct this Speechcraft? Because Speechcraft is a ILP, you might be doing a what you call a community service program. You will be teaching the young adults to learn the public speaking skills, and the club might get some benefit from the members who have conducted the program. But if you drive your club towards DCP, we all are aware about what is DCP, Distinguished Club Program, and you need to achieve this distinguished status for sure. And if your club conducts, you can build strong leaders and mentors for your club, because this particular program ensures that you have leaders who will be conducting this program. By having strong leaders and mentors, of course, the quality of the club will enhance, and the coordinator also receives the credit towards the Distinguished Toastmasters Award. As I said earlier, this program is benefited even for the community service. If you want to do and dedicate your services and time to the community, I feel this is the best program to do. After knowing a little bit about this Speechcraft, let us see how to start your journey and prepare for this program. Okay? So, today you have decided that you will be doing Speechcraft after this session. But if you decide to conduct this program right on 1st January, do you mean to say people will come? No. You need to strategize and plan and see to it that the program is successful. You need to promote this program. You need everyone's help in conducting this program. So it is better you need to give enough time, at least a month or two, to get these things all together and conduct the program. Since this program is one of the tools for your membership building. And how do you promote this program? There are various ways to promote this program. You can promote it at your personal level, by distributing the flyers physically, brochures and all. And the other means is, of course, digital, the social media. So let's look into different ways of promoting this program. Personal promotion. As our DD just said, always an in-person or offline meetings are very effective, right? So if you receive an invitation personally, then it will be the most effective way. When someone calls and tells you that there is some program, something like this, are you interested? Please do attend this program. Then they might think and attend the program. So personal invitations are always effective. And you can talk to your friends, colleagues about this program who have shown this interest. You can call them as guests, and you can also encourage them to come and observe how this Speechcraft is conducted, so that they will have an idea and move ahead in their plan for this for conducting this program. And at your level, you can always give a speech about Speechcraft and promote. Remember, as Toastmasters, we all have taken oath to share our knowledge and to promote and bring new Toastmasters into this platform. So this is the right way and tool to bring and promote this program. So moving ahead with physical promotion. Now, coming to physical promotion, if you're more keen about sustainability and all, you might not be printing the flyers, but if you would like to go ahead and print the flyers can be, the templates can be taken from this toastmasters.org, and you can create your own flyers too by following, of course, the PR branding guidelines. You can have these brochures from the Toastmasters platform, and just remember, the responsibility is not just the Speechcraft coordinator alone. It is the responsibility of the club and its members to make sure that this program is successful in all ways. So just make sure that, okay, how will I benefit by promoting this program? Don't think like that. Each and every member will be benefited by this program. And if you go to digital promotion, that the in thing nowadays, you have all these social media channels to promote, and you can email your past members or the guests, or you think like the prospectus who will join this program. And to continue with your Facebook or Meetbook, there are many ways to promote this program. Good. Now that you have promoted, what is the next step we need to do? we need, as I said earlier, we need to plan the program in advance, at least 1 or 2 months, to make sure that the program is successful. So today, we are at the fag end of 2023. If you are planning to conduct this program, I would suggest by mid or the end of Jan, please be prepared and conduct this program. You need to give enough time for planning, because planning, by ensuring that you properly plan, you will see the success too. And make sure that you send invitations. If you feel you need to include any of the district officials or the guest speakers or any officials to attend your program, keep them informed. Please invite them in advance. The most important thing is choosing a coordinator who is really enthusiastic and who is having that passion to drive and to work together to make this program successful. So ensure someone who is looking for that credit and who is ready to take up this program. Choose coordinators like that. Encourage the club members as well to come and join as observers so that in future they will be able to take up the role. And if the program is conducted along with the club meeting, you have to ensure that the coordinator and the VPE, they coordinate and plan the session agendas in advance. But if you are doing it separately, then the coordinator has to ensure that all these agendas are planned in advance along with lining up guest speakers. So once you have done all that, execute in style. The first impression is the best impression, right? So have the first session in a very grand way so that the speech crafters and the members who are joining this program will come back and they're wanting to come to the next session. So you have to create that sort of impression when you conduct the first meeting. So execute in style. Now that you have planned, let us see what is the next thing we need to do. You need to register, right? You need to start the registration process. So how do we start the registration process? I have shared here some of the screenshots. And as you log in your Toastmasters website, under education program, you have this Speechcraft. So like any other pathway, you need to buy this Speechcraft bundle by paying $50. Yes, you heard it right. You need to pay $50 if you are planning to conduct this program. And the next steps, what you need to do after paying the Speechcraft bundle, within 24 hours, you will be getting an email from the Toastmasters to your registered email, sharing the email link and also the order number. And remember that each coordinator, one coordinator can have up to 5 speech crafters or the participants. If you have more than 5, then you need to buy one more bundle, digital bundle kit, right? So that is the reason you need to plan in advance, whether you need to buy 1 kit or 2 kits or more than that, right? So what is it that you're going to get in this bundle kit, digital bundle kit? You have this coordinator's guide or the instructions booklet, right from the start till the end of the program. What you need to follow, each and every step is written in that guide. The next thing is the mentor's instructions. How do you need to mentor the speech crafters? What steps do you need to take? How frequently do you need to contact? Everything is written in that mentor's instructions. You have the workbooks as well for the speech crafters. Like the workbooks in the sense, like how do you prepare your speech? What you need to include in your speech? Everything is there in this workbook. You have some brochures for the club and you have even the sample agendas. How Each agenda for each session need to be prepared. At the end, you have the certificates to get the credit. The certificate, the template for the coordinator, as well as the template for the speech crafter. Even these you have in this bundle kit. Now, the coordinator and the speech crafters, both of them have a role to play in this digital experience. Earlier, we used to have Speechcraft offline, but from 2021, the Speechcraft has gone completely digital. The Toastmasters would like to monitor who is doing this program, and that is the reason it has gone completely digitalized. So if you claim that you have done this program, the Toastmasters will know. So there are certain guidelines for the coordinator to follow and even for the speech crafters to follow. So let me share the coordinator's guidelines. Now the coordinator's guidelines, what the coordinator needs to do. Once the coordinator registers, as I said, the coordinator will receive the order kit order number. That number is very specific and you need to have this unique number at one place, because this number is very important when you coordinate further with the Toastmasters if you have any problem with your digital kit. So keep this order number reference carefully. And in the email, you will also receive the link for registering into this Speechcraft. So once you press that link, you will get into this home page, right? You will get into the Toastmasters Speechcraft homepage. Once you go to that Speechcraft homepage, there is a separate tab where you have to create an event. Like this is like an event, right? Okay, where you need to fill the club details, the coordinator details, the coordinator's contact number, the club number, from which district you are, and even the participants' details as well. The participants' email IDs and all. The duration, when you're going to start this program, all these details you need to mention and create that event in that event tab, right? So once you do that, you will go to the next tab, which looks something like this. I'm sure that each one of us are familiar with the Pathways curriculum. So this Speechcraft program is also, look-wise, it completely looks like Pathways, but with an extra tab. Once you enroll into this Speechcraft, along with your Pathways levels or the or different Pathways programs, you will have this Speechcraft tab also. So this Speechcraft, once you enroll, like as I said, you go to this home page. Once you create that event, you will see this particular screen. Okay. I'm not sure whether you are able to see it clearly, but this is the screen you are going to get. Once you, maybe if you zoom in, you will be able to see it better. So the next page will lead you to the different speech projects which the speech crafters need to do. If you are doing a 4 or a 6 or an 8-week session, there are certain projects which you need to complete. And apart from that, as a coordinator, you have certain tabs where you can monitor as a dashboard each speech crafter, how many speeches he or she has completed, and the resources and the session agendas, everything in that tab you can see. It is like any other pathway, like where you have the badges. You remember we have in Pathways, you have badges. When someone completes the speech, you can give the appreciation badge and all, right? So all those things are there in this program as well. So these are all coming from the coordinator side. So let us see from the speech crafter side what they need to do. As I said, it is done from both the ends, both the coordinator and the speech crafter. You remember the coordinator has entered the email IDs and all, right? So once the speech crafter will get an email ID, an email from the coordinator, from the Toastmasters, informing that the coordinator has initiated this request with the email link. So this speech crafter also needs to log into that link and get to this home page. This is how it will look for the speech crafter. The home page of the speech crafter will look. Okay. The speech crafter also need to press that learning because it is having that learning tab. You see this? There is a go button like the way coordinator is having. The speech crafter will also have this go button. The speech crafter needs to press that go button and it will lead to the next page where there is learning, there is a survey or the feedback and the badges. Everything is there here. And before the speech crafter starts the program, you know what the speech crafter needs to do? Like our VPE, once the VPE has taken up the role for the club, to know the members' interest, what he or she is keen to learn, they need to fill up this member interest survey, right? Like that, the speech crafter also needs to provide this feedback. So there are 3 feedbacks the speech crafter needs to provide. 1 at the start of the program, 1 in the midway, and 1 at the end. To know the progress, how the speech crafter is benefiting this program. Unless this is done, it will not be complete. Neither the coordinator nor the speech crafter will receive the certificate. So the feedback is very, very important. So let us move ahead. What are the steps they need to follow? The next stage, like when the speech crafter provides the feedback, they will go to the next step of learning tab. Once they press the learning tab, they can see 2 tabs here. One as a coordinator tracking, the other one is the speech crafter's learning. You will be surprised to know that the speech crafter also has an access to track the coordinator to see whether the coordinator is doing the job or not. Like the way, once the speech crafter completes the speech crafter needs to complete formalities from their end, and the coordinator needs to validate in the system. So whether that is pending or it is done or not, that can be tracked by the speech crafter. You remember, like as a member, when we complete the speeches, it will go to our VPE for approval, right? Similarly, the speech crafter, once they complete the speech, it will go to the coordinator to validate. So both of them have a role to play. So to start the learning process, the speech crafter needs to activate the speeches. So these are some of the 7 projects which they need to complete as part of their 4, 6, or 8 sessions. Like the way each in our level 1s, we have different projects, right? Like we activate and then deliver the speech in the club. Like that, the speech crafter also needs to activate each of the projects, take the help of the coordinator or the mentor, take mentorship from them, and then deliver the speech every session. Once the speech is delivered, they need to complete along with the feedback and then send it to the coordinator to validate and complete. So once it is completed, it will show, yes, it is completed. Each one will show it is completed in the session. This is similar to our pathways. Like the way each project, when we complete, it will show completed, right? So like that, each Once the speechcraft completes the speech, it will show as complete here. And as I said, these are the 7 projects which they need to complete. Like you have this vocal variety, body language, then the words which you need to use, the evaluation, everything is similar to like our normal club meeting. The general evaluation, everything, the table topics, everything is done as our normal club meeting. But the only difference is the speech crafter will also be doing similar speeches by including these things. The mentor will guide them, the coordinator will guide them. As I said, both the coordinator and the speech crafter have their roles and responsibilities. Now, coming for the coordinator's roles, coordinator who is slightly experienced, like if they know about all these, the new pathways and how the VPE functions, like completing approving the speeches in the base camp and all, the coordinator will be able to, if he's a experienced coordinator, he'll be able to do the similar things even for the speechcraft, and he will be able to guide the speechcrafters as well, because they are completely new. They are completely either new or non-Toastmasters who are not aware about all these pathways, base camp and all, right? So if you have an experienced Toastmaster who is aware of all these pathways and base camp, then it will be beneficial. And someone who is having a past experience of speechcraft, it need not be like who have already done the speechcraft, but someone who has experience will be able to guide. That knowledge of speechcraft is always beneficial. And the coordinator who believes in teamwork, who thinks like, no, I can run as a single man or single woman show. No, it is not a one-man show. You need a team to conduct such program, because you need mentors, you need timer, you need our counter, you need someone as a table topics master, you need presenters. So you need to work as a team and conduct the sessions. And someone who is ready to guide and mentor. Remember, to guide and mentor, you need to spend your time and energy for the speech crafters who have believed in you, who have enrolled in your program. So who is having that passion, who is having the time and energy? Only such coordinators you will need to pick up. As I said earlier, you need to plan the session agendas in advance. Here, I would like to elaborate a little more. When I conducted the program in 2021, and when we conducted the survey, we came to know like this program was conducted for the teachers. So the teachers, they would like, they were looking for some tips on how to face interviews, how to crack interviews. And they were looking also for some tips on grammar, the creative writing. So we took these things seriously and incorporated their requirements along with the sessions which are there as part of Speechcraft. By including their requirements, the teachers felt very happy that they have taken, we have taken them seriously, and they were looking forward for attending the sessions. So survey before the start of the program by the speech crafters is very important, so that if there is any requirement coming from them, you will be able to incorporate. Okay, this is a very crash course, we can understand. But if possible, if you are able to incorporate their requirements into your busy agenda, it will be grateful. And look for the keynote or guest speakers, because every session, if you have a presentation module on learning the vocal variety, on the body language, everything, you need to give the speech crafters a peak view. So you have these presenters lined up in advance, and someone who is ready to deliver on time. You need to have a coordinator who is passionate and deliver on time. Coming to the speechcraft roles and responsibilities. See, the thing is, the speech crafters should be open to learn new skills because they have enrolled in the program, right? So they have enrolled to learn the public speaking skills, communication skills, or leadership skills, whatever. So if you evaluate them and tell them you need to improve on your body language, you need to improve on how you to evaluate, they need to take these comments positively. They need to have that open mind. Then only they will learn, right? So one of the responsibility lies on the speech crafters as well to have that open mind when they enroll into this program. And they need to believe in the mentors or the leaders who have started this program. Also, they need to follow the instructions or the workbooks which are there as their resources. They need to spend time and energy in completing this program. And someone who is tech savvy, if they are completely new, then they will get lost. And as a coordinator, you need to guide them at every stage how to complete their responsibilities as well. They need to prepare and deliver the speech in every session. So these are some of the roles and responsibilities when it comes to the speech crafters side. This is some of the sample agenda which I have put here. Why I have put here is each agenda make the table topics as creative as possible so that they will look forward. Remember, in YLP or in open house, when the guests arrive, the guests will have only an opportunity to at least to attempt one table topic. But in Speechcraft, they do it in action, right? Every speech they need to do, they need to practice and deliver. So that is the main difference between the Speechcraft and the open house or the YLP. Here they are doing it in action. And if possible, just have a 5 or 10 minutes fun activities so that it will not be hectic. Remember, we will learn more when we are in that jolly mode, right? Don't make it so intense. Have some fun. Have a 5 or 10 minute games in your agenda so that they will look forward in the coming sessions. Have these module presenters and presentations ready. And role players. As our DD said, each and every member who is going to be part of this program will learn something from this program. Whether you are a timer, whether you are a mentor, whether you are coordinating this program, each and every member, we will be having a learning in this. So even the speech crafters, when the others are not giving speeches, they can take up some roles like a grammarian or a timer or an accounter or something, some other role play they can take and be part of the program every session. And once it is done, recognize, make the grand finale as joyful, as festive as possible. Recognize the role players who are part of the program. Recognize the speech crafters by giving the certificates. I have shared here the sample evaluation form. If you look at the evaluation form, this evaluation form is also taken from the speech crafter resources. This looks exactly like our evaluation form too, like when we give speeches. It is nothing different. So the speech crafters, they are doing what we are doing in our club meetings. That's the reason I have shared this as a sample. mark the completion feedback. Once the speech crafter completes the projects, he or she needs to mark the project. Unless it is marked, it will not go to the coordinator to validate, right? So that is the reason they need to do their bit, and the coordinator needs to do his bit to complete their roles. As I said, both of them have a role to play in this program. And both of them have a role to provide feedback. Don't think that only the speech crafter needs to provide feedback. No, even the coordinator. Remember, even when we complete speeches, unless we provide feedback, it will not show us that it is complete, right? So the feedback is very, very important. And here I have shared the link how you can mark the completed projects. This is a YouTube link and you can see it from here. The recognition. For the coordinator and for the speech crafter, the certificates will look something like this. The left side is the certificate for the coordinator who has done this. And the right side is the certificate for the speech crafter who has completed this program. So this is how the certificates look. And the coordinator certificate or will all means in the sense, once the coordinator enrolls, the Toastmasters will already have a record that this coordinator has started this program, completed this program and all. And this certificate, you can also attach like when you are claiming your DTM. So that's it. Now you think the speech crafters have completed the program. So what's in store for them? After they have completed all these projects, you need to motivate the speech crafters to join this Toastmasters platform and continue their journey. Remember, again, we all have taken oath to bring in new Toastmasters and also to share our knowledge with other Toastmasters. So to motivate the members and ask them to enroll in Toastmasters platform. Also inform about the credits. Once they join the Toastmasters, tell them that they will be receiving all the credits for the speeches which they have completed till now. And one important thing is, even the speech crafters have this access availability for the next 4 months if they want to go and refresh about this course. Right? Now, moving ahead, how is it going to benefit the members? The club members, if the program is conducted for the club, the members will be aware about this program. The members need not think that they are not experienced to attend this sort of program. You don't need to be highly experienced. You are just guiding them. You being a part of helping the coordinator, helping as assistant mentors or whatever. Like since you have already joined the program and you know about the pathways, so you will be able to guide the new or the non-Toastmasters who will be doing the first speeches. By being a part of this program, you will build your mentor and leadership skills. And also you will learn your time management skills. Remember, by being a part of this program, you are a service leader because you are sharing your time and energy to help, to serve the community. So you will be a service leader. And what is the benefit for the coordinator? Yes, apart from the benefits of the member, the coordinator will have this digital learning experience. The learning experience to coordinate with our speech crafters and to have the speech craft separately, apart from the pathways, you will be having this learning experience. And in the process, you are also guiding the new and non-Toastmasters. You are building your mentorship and leadership skills. And the most important thing is the coordinator will be receiving the credit towards the Distinguished Toastmaster Award. So be ready and conduct the program. How is it beneficial for the club? Yes, the club will get benefited because by conducting this program, you will be having the prospective members who will be ready to join this program. It is one of the membership building tool. And if you have more members, you can form a new club as well. Area directors, are you listening? Area directors, I would prefer area directors to conduct this program because each area director will be having 4 clubs under them and they can pick up coordinators and have this event together so that 4 coordinators and 20 speech crafters can get benefit. And you will also have a new club, which is the requirement for the area director. Right? But if you conduct this Speechcraft program for the new members, what will happen? We all know we are looking for new members. Once they join the Toastmasters platform, I have seen it happen that the new members, they take time to attend the club meetings, to get to know more about this program and all. But if you do a program for the new members, you will engage them and handhold them to complete their speeches. By that, what will happen? The club will drive towards the DCP, which is very much important to gain distinguished status. Getting new members is very difficult, and retaining the members who have already joined is equally important, right? So once the program is conducted for the new members, what will happen? They will be interested and will continue. You can retain these members. They will know, they will continue their Toastmasters journey and you can retain their membership. So the club will get benefited in that way. By conducting this program, what is happening? You are building new leaders. You are building new members. And in that way, the club quality is improving. The excellence is improving. The new members are getting trained and you are also getting an opportunity to serve the community. So next time when you want to share your experience, Toastmasters experience to serve the society, take up this program and serve the community. Have that experience in your lifetime. These are some of the resources I have shared here the links for some of the important resources where you can take up and go through them. And still, if you need any further information, I am always there. And this is my contact number. I hope each and every member who has joined today understood about this Speechcraft program and ready to take up this Speechcraft program at least this coming year. With this, I would like to thank each one of you for giving me the opportunity and sharing my knowledge with you all. Thank you, and over to the Master of Ceremony.
Let's give a big round of applause to our trainer, DTM Lakshmi Sarada. What a wonderful way of conducting this kind of informative. And there was so much information which we were trying to grab. But nevertheless, I have not received questions. Anyone wants to ask anything can open their mic and directly ask ma'am, or otherwise I will ask. I will have few questions. I will.
Thank you so much, ma'am. My name is Dr. Ravi Govindaraj. It was a wonderful eye-opener for all of us because we are new here. Thank you so much. And I got a small request. Those links, whatever madam was showing it in her slide, is it possible for her to share it in the chat box so that we can pick it up?
Yeah, I
Thank
will
you,
be sharing the presentation with the district, so the district can further forward to all the members who are interested. Even I can share the links separately. To get the links, maybe it will be difficult, but definitely I will be sharing the presentation with the district. Hope you can pick it up from there.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ma'am, I got one question from VP of Veterinary Club. Would like to know whether the Speechcraft is available in languages other than English, as ours is a Tamil club. Can you please highlight that?
No, it is right now currently available only in English and no other language.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have one question. Is there any that if $50 we are paying, there is a cap that we should train only 5 or 10 people like that during the Speechcraft? That is what question was going around in my mind. So please clarify.
I'll just add another point with your question, ma'am. Earlier it was $20, right? Not the 50, right?
It was $50
previous
from the initial 20 or 21 when it got digitalized. It is $50 only.
Okay. Carry on. Thank you.
Yeah. Answering to Distinguished Toastmaster Ajay, as I said, like if you have more than 5 coordinators, you need to buy more digital kits. Okay. One coordinator can have access only up to 5 speech crafters. More than 5, it is not possible for the coordinator to add. And one more thing is, all the 5 speech crafters need not be added at the same time. If you have identified 2 or 3 right now, and if you want to add 2 more at a later stage, you can do that also. You need not add all the 5 at the same time.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Anybody else has any questions? Can please unmute yourself and ask ma'am directly.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ajay. I would like to ask a few questions. My name is Kumaran. I'm a member of the Indian Club Toastmasters. My first question is, I wanted to know what is the minimum number of speech crafters that to ensure that the program is running, continuously. And that's the first question. And the second question is, does apart from buying this Speechcraft booklet for $50, how about the expenses conducting a speech this thing where the division or the district, whoever, what is the fund being allotted for it? If not, the club is supporting the member to conduct such program. The third question is, can we charge the participants? So that's the 3 questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kumaran, for your questions. Very valid. Now, as I said, the Speechcraft can be conducted in any normal club meeting. If you have less number of participants, for example, 2 or 3 speech crafters you have identified, then you can conduct in your normal club meeting along with the other speeches the club members will be giving. But if you have more than 2 or 3, it will be difficult to accommodate these speech crafters' speeches also into your club meetings, because time is of essence, right? Like all the members will not be able to spare the speech crafters' time as well into this agenda. So if you have more than 3 speech crafters, I would suggest to have a different session agenda planned for the speech crafters exclusively. And you can do it either in 1 or 2 hour sessions as in any normal club meeting. Okay. Now, the second question is regarding the charges, right? Generally, the Speechcraft is conducted like you need to have this online thing going on, right? But as our DD already pointed out, in-person is always effective. But even if you conduct speeches in person, you need to complete them online, like the way we guys are doing. Like after we deliver the speeches, we are doing it online and completing them. Okay. And the coordinator will be getting the credit, right? So whether the coordinator will be bearing the charges or the club is ready to bear some expenses, it is for the club and the club excom and the coordinator. It is within the club. Frankly, I'm not sure whether any budget has been allocated for conducting such programs from the district level.
I can help
It
you
is
with that.
entirely up to the club. How the club manages its expenses, it is within their arena, right? Like it is within that club. How
Okay.
and whether you're going to charge the speech crafters or not also is a call you need to take. Sometimes some might be ready to share like a part of the expenses, but not fully.
Ma'am, I think Didi wants to share some light on
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
It's a good one. Actually, Sharada gave all the points, but I can just give you in a neat shell like this. See, Speechcraft program is basically a membership building program conducted by a club, and more a coordinator gets a credit. Two things are involved in that. Okay. Earlier, I'm talking about traditional time when digital was not in place. The Toastmasters International put a manuals, Speechcraft manuals for people who are attending. And club which is conducting, we used to buy these manuals, import them from US, and distribute them to the participants. Okay, so off late, then many things started coming available in a pirate digital copy. We stopped buying from TI. We print our own and we give it. It started with an easy practice to do things to reduce the cost. The recent Speechcraft program, after the all this times what we call Corona times, Toastmasters devised a program like this. Speechcraft program will go only digital. They will not give any materials, physical materials. That is number one. They want implement completion of the projects by the speech crafters online. That's one of the must thing they put in the play. For getting credits, there are credits also available for speech crafters to get into their level completion if they become a Toastmaster in case. Okay. And third, Speechcraft program allows the club to collect and raise funds, authorizes and allows the club to raise fund. No other way you can raise a fund. The club cannot generate, sponsor the club, do all those things. But Speechcraft officially Toastmasters allows you to go ahead and do it. So what the catch what they put now is $50, 5 coordinators. That's the only catch. But if the club says we got 10 speech crafters attending, okay, they say, okay, we need to charge them nominally, not a big profit, but nominally you want to charge them. And also club wants to earn out of it 200, 300, 400 reals. It's a very much allowed thing. So it's nothing like not allowed. So purely it has to be like what Sharda said, club decision to go scot-free, free for everybody, or absorb the cost into club, or generate income for the club, or do it in a no profit, no equation. All available. But the coordinator has to spend $50. And that could be again taken back from the speech crafters. Absolutely.
Thank you, Didi, for giving that answer. Now, one more question from Toastmaster Sridevi from ICTM. She is asking whether if she is buying the Speechcraft bundle suppose in December, and what is the validity for that? If she's starting it in February or March, is it okay? Or is there anything that if you buy now, you have to start now itself? Anything like that, ma'am? Can you please? And her second question is it required that it should happen from her home club, or she can help any other club in the district to complete the Speechcraft and help that club to have the club membership?
Okay. To answer Sridevi's questions, first of all, you will be buying the digital bundle kit when you are ready. When you are ready, like when you have already identified the prospective speech crafters, candidates, that is the time to buy the kit, not in advance. I would suggest to buy the kit during that time, like after you plan your program, not before. Okay. To answer to the second question, where you want to give the credit to for this Speechcraft. If you are planning to take a DTM or anywhere, you can do it from your club. Only condition is this Speechcraft program can be done only by a paid Toastmaster, not from outside. Like no one else can do this program as an educational tool. You need to be a paid Toastmaster. If you are paid Toastmaster in 3 or 4 clubs, from any of the club you can do. It need not be from your home club.
Thank you, ma'am. One more question from Toastmaster Harinath from Already Toastmaster. He is asking what is the time frame for every speech into Speechcraft, and what is the time period to complete Speechcraft program totally? I think that you have already answered 4, 6, or 8 sessions, but he's asking about the time limit for the each speech. What 7 or 8 speeches you were talking about during speech?
Yeah, actually, it is like the icebreaker is the 3 to 5. Yeah, and the other speeches are 5 to 7. But if you are giving a sort of like a privilege to the speech crafters who are new, you can bring down to the time, allotted time, like whatever, 3 to 5 minutes or so.
No, it's correct, ma'am. But I want to know, like, once we click on the launch of the speech, okay, any speech like icebreaker or further speeches, is there any validity time to, like, you know, in Toastmasters, there's no time limit?
There is
like,
no time. There is no time, but you need to complete this program in that 4, 6, 8 sessions, right? So you have to be after the speech crafters to deliver their speeches. Yeah, then only it will be complete.
I think we are overshooting the time.
Yeah.
If you have any more questions, you can directly get in touch with ma'am, or you can contact our district trio also for any other question answers for your queries. Without further ado, let me introduce our District 116 Club Growth Director for her closing remarks. Ma'am, virtual screen is all yours.
Thank you, DTM Ajaya, for that wonderful conduction of awesome session. Before I get into the gratitude note, may I request all in the screen as of now to unmute yourself and give your heartfelt cheers to our awesome presenters today, and to all those wonderful, meticulous Toastmasters who made this day possible. Yeah, let us do it in Toastmasters spirit and style, my dear friends. Please unmute yourself and have your glowing faces on screen so that our DPRM is here. He will capture the moments before we wind up for the day. Can I have all the faces on screen? Yeah, whoever you're comfortable. Otherwise, please unmute and give your cheers to all the wonderful hearts who made this day possible. I hope, Sudhir, you're capturing.
Yeah.
There, you know, all the faces are glowing.
No, I need to see some more faces which are not here. So I'm just waiting for them. I'll give a count of 10.
Superb session. We enjoyed. Thank you.
No, I need all the faces. I'll need all the faces.
Yeah. All of you hold on also.
10.
Gratitude note
9.
didn't start yet. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll count to 10, and after the count of 10, whichever faces are there, I'll take a screenshot, right?
Yes.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, half, 0. All right. This is just the smiles rolling in. I'm a bit 1 and okay. And a few more here. Oops, sorry, some skipped. Yeah, and some people at the end. There you go. Lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Back to you, CGD.
Thank you, DPRM, for making not only the Toastmasters here, but the entire district 116 is glowing with all your efforts. Thanks a lot. And we wish to have more from you. And yeah, it's now time for me to open my heart and tender my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you made this day possible. I now see about 26 on screen. And this day was made possible, if I'm not, kidding. It's sincerely not possible without all your support, my dear friends. And I'm so confident that whoever attended this session, who are gonna watch this session, is gonna take up that first step to make sure that we make use of the program, whatever we have benefited in this 1 hour, 1.5 hours. Though we planned for 1 hour, it extended up to 1.5 hours because of the, benefits in it that made all of us glued to this screen. And we all definitely enjoyed and we learned a lot, and that make us truly grateful to our wonderful presenter, DTM Lakshmi Sarada, for your time, efforts, and putting everything in a great bundle. We loved it. And let me thank my support team today, starting from timer, Toastmaster Sridevi. She was the first one to log in today. Rather, she pinged me, Mangai, open the room. I have to check the settings. Kudos to Toastmaster Sridevi. And my wonderful MC, DTM Ajaya. The moment I, pinged her, Ajaya, are you there? Yes. This is one reply I always get from this little heart. Thank you, DTM Ajaya. Keep up the good work. And of course, not to forget the pillar who makes everything impossible in District 116, our own district director, surrounded by the stunning hearts of District 116, right? Yeah, that's the magic we have in District 116, and it all goes to him as well. And our DLM is such a person who makes it sure that when he is needed, he will be there, whatever may be the other commitments he has in. And with the entire district EXCOM, with our PQD, PRM, who made that wonderful flyers every time, make sure that he makes sure all our district achievements are glowing in the sky, all going great. And just that, before you all leave, please remember this one takeaway from yours truly, Cool CGD. Yes, challenges is what make life interesting, but overcoming them is what makes it meaningful. We do have challenges. I do agree with you all, my dear friends. We can definitely overcome all those challenges and make sure that whatever we have benefited from this wonderful forum reach that one deserving person who is there yet to reap the benefit from Toastmasters. Let us all do it together, my dear friends. Let's do it. And Didi, with your kind permission, let me adjourn the session today. Thank you. And with that, let's stop the recording. Yes. Thank you all. Nice session. Thanks.
Thank you, one and all. And my apologies for that glitch. I was not able to put it in that
Stop recording.
presentation.
Yeah. 1 second.